back on.
Yep. Okay, Jerome. Here we go again. I kind of.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. We kind of. I messed it up a little bit, but guess what though? Jerome had told me earlier. Okay. First of all, I wish we gonna be able to show y'all all the honey that's getting developed now. Jerome said it'll be ready. When was it? You said it'll be ready, Jerome?
May get some. May be able to taste it this fall.
This fall, but you know the way it looks now, it might be ready before then. We hope. But guess what though? Earlier today, Jerome, he was telling me, he was saying in so many ways, don't stand in front of the beehive, the bee boxes. So as the phone kind of, as I messed up the recording thing, I was standing in front of the beehive talking to him, showing him the phone. And all of a sudden, many bees came after me. Even though I'm in this white protective suit, we are in this white protective suit, they came after me and they kind of popped me a little bit. And so Jerome looks at me, he said, you were standing in front of the beehive hole, right? I said, yes. He said, you was blocking their home. That makes sense, because when you go home and you got a lock on the door and you don't have the key, you can't get in. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is looking real, real good. So remember, don't stand in front of the beehive holes. Actually, it's not a hole, it's kind of a slant about a foot long that the bees can go in there up as they please. Hey, I messed up the second video, because there was a second video. The first video went good a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks ago. So, here we go. Wow. Oh yeah, by the way, we have to do a lot of changing here and there, because as Jerome was telling me earlier, talking to me earlier, they got to be changed, doctors got to be changed here and there for so many reasons. That's not a bad looking one right there though, Jerome.
They're repairing it. It was jacked up to another one. They was cross combing it, but they repaired it. They took out a bunch of old stuff. See all the new comb they put in there.
So that
there's a baby emerging right now. See that bee hatching? See that one emerging right there?
Wow. So actually, this pancake thing is going to be the honeycomb, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's the honeycomb.
Honeycomb. I'm just a helper, but I'm getting smart at it.
You learning, Larry?
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Wow. You know, I was talking earlier about the weather. The way it is down in Columbus. We're in Columbus, guys, ladies. It's amazing weather. It rained one day and the sun came out the other day. That one's look kind of as if it look like it's just getting started, huh?
It is.
Oh yeah. See, I figured that one out too. But guys, you know what really got me though? I've been standing. The first time we did this, I was out here a long time. Didn't get stung by no bees. They landed on me. But this particular time, I stood in front of the bee hive house, blocking their entrance. It didn't come out good. Don't do it. But it was a learning experience. So after, what, 20-some years, Jerome teach me about doing bees. Oh, I still remember not to do. Oh, that's a nice one, Jerome.
It's raggedy.
Yeah. So does it supposed to be puffed up or flat?
No, it's supposed to be flat. It's just the way they had too much space in their other box.
Okay.
And they're trying to repair it, but they've built some stuff on there. I'm just going to let it go.
So answer this question: when okay, let me know the name of that container you putting back in there. A split?
A frame.
A frame. So when a frame has a lot of bee honey on it, does other bees from another frame come and participate on that?
Rob it. They could.
Okay.
If the hive was weak, but this one is far from weak.
Okay. The guys, I know y'all see me moving from this right here, but see the reason I had to move because I continue to stand in front of that the beehive entrance, and they let me know that they don't know my name yet because they see me in a white suit. So they just want me to get out the way, but now it's all good because they're not bugging around me. Which Jerome just sprayed some smoke anyway. Hey, I'm gonna shoot this picture right quick. You see that tree right there? That little tree? Jerome planted that tree. It's a beautiful peach tree, right? But it's he was saying earlier how I was waving around. Well, he was saying earlier that he needed to put a stake on there. So I happened to see it when the wind was blowing. It was just like a rubber band stretching, right? So sooner or later we're gonna put some on that little tree, that peach tree, to get it together. See the background of his house and all. I mean, the greenhouse. It's amazing. I gotta take a lot of close-up pictures for you guys. Okay, back to Jerome. So far this time, Jerome, we don't have but a few bad ones, a few deceased ones in the bottom of it, huh? See, it's just a few of them. Wow.
Now that one's complete.
That one's done.
We just put a new bottom box on it. I didn't find the queen, but I wasn't really looking. We go in here. This one I don't need to do anything, just look for the queen and see how much room they got.
So see how Jerome sprays before he open the top of it?
That's to calm them down.
That's to calm them down, yeah. So if you didn't spray like that and open it, would they rush out? Or they just be or would they be just still calm? Oh, wow.
Remember what these were called there?
Beetle
traps.
Beetle traps.
That's right.
Beetle traps. Yeah. Wow.
A bunch of beetles in there too.
Yeah. You know, as a matter of fact, the first time that you let me knew that there was beetle traps, I remember that because I remember the name of them. But it wasn't that many in those then. But this time it's a little bit many of them. Beetle traps. Oh, you know what? This is my first time seeing you doing that. Why did you put that piece right here? Why did you put this
rod?
This rod.
Just to hold the frames while I'm looking at it.
Oh. Gotcha. So I imagine that might be, I can just say it in my own words, a frame holder. You know, like
that's what it's called, a frame holder.
A frame holder. Okay then. Say for example, when you got a picture you're putting on a wall, you call it a picture wall.
You don't call it a picture wall.
Huh?
You don't call it a picture wall.
I know. I was just teasing with myself, Jerome.
You call it a picture frame.
Picture frame.
A lot of pollen. Look at all this capped honey.
Oh my goodness.
All of that's capped honey.
Yeah.
A lot of nectar.
Yeah.
A lot of pollen. See that orange is pollen?
Oh wow.
God. This a real calm hive. You see how they're not flying around like the other ones did?
Yeah.
Bunch of uncapped honey. All this is honey up here and in this corner. Hopefully she'll get around here and start putting some brood in there.
Yeah.
We'll get to the brood nest here in a minute.
Yeah, so far that is the quietest.
It's calm, ain't it? See how these bees are real calm compared to that one.
Yeah.
A lot of honey.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of honey across the top. A lot of brood. See if I can't find the queen. Queen is marked in this one here. Lots of honey.
Yeah.
Look at all that honey.
Wow. You know, these are different than the first box.
Is your counter still counting, Larry?
Yes, sir. These are so much different than the first bee box we went through because the other bee box, it looked good, but it has a few difficulties in it. But this one right here, and even the bees were so aggressive. Not aggressive, but they were just...
that colony right there come from a nuke, which was some old frames. And this one was these were brand new frames. A lot of brood.
Wow.
See all that brood? Little honey, a lot of nectar, a lot of pollen.
Wow. That's good.
Same thing.
That is good. Oh wow, see that? Yeah. So you know, I didn't ask you this question last time I was over here. After your bees do what they do this year, how long will they last? How long will your bees live?
It varies depending on how harsh the winter is.
Well, you know some too. How that one look?
That one looks good. A lot of brood, corners with honey.
Wow.
I'm trying to find the queen.
So you know this is
I know she's in here. So I'm not worried about finding her.
It's two questions I want to ask you. When the bees start making honey, do they start in a certain part on the frame, or do they just start where they want to?
Well, I don't know how that works, Larry.
Okay. So far.
Usually they put the brood in like a arch in the center of the frame, and then they put their resources, which is their food and stuff, around the brood, which is the babies. So once they hatch, they can go and eat the nectar, the pollen, and the honey.
Okay, so you just answered that question then. So most likely it probably does start.
Here's what I'm talking about. See, there's all the brood.
Yep.
And they put their resources around it. So there's their honey, and there's some pollen. See the pollen in there? See the pollen?
Yeah. So the conversation you just made that we just talked about, most likely they probably start what? 80% in the middle.
There's the queen.
Where? Where's the queen at?
There she is right there.
Oh my goodness. Hey guys, you see the queen? Okay, let me see. All right, Jerome, can you move your, what you call me just a little bit? Okay.
She's got the green dot on it.
Okay, I'm trying to find that green dot.
You can't see it? Get back up off her a little bit. See it?
Nope.
See the green dot? You see my...
Oh, you see it? Yep, you see it right there? Yep. Up in my right hand upper corner.
Yep.
Oh,
put her back in there.
Yep, you got to put her back. First time I ever seen a queen bee. And boy, just looking at her back, she's pretty.
On the hive. That's the first time you see it on the frame.
On the frame. Gosh. Whoa, man.
They're just building this one out. Oh, it's got some, no, it's got some, see the little, what's his name? I can't think, it's
Wow.
been a lot of honey in there. Yeah, she's busy.
Excuse me. Wow. You know, that green, that queen bee color, that's a beautiful color.
I didn't think this hive was doing too good, but actually it's doing real good. It ain't doing as fast as that end one is over there, but it's still doing real good.
You know, I wonder sometimes if bees are like a person. You know, if a person got a good job, if a plant hires good people to give us a lot of benefits, a lot of people are going to attend that plant. And I wonder when these bees making their honey, and they, you know, quite naturally they know each other in their own bee language. Do they come where their bees let them know what's really going on? Because a couple of these frames we pulled out, it was beautiful. And the last one Jerome just pulled out, it was not that many bees there. So I hope that makes sense what I just said.
She was on this one, wasn't she?
Yes, sir. On the third one. Yeah. Hey, but guess what? Hopefully
next time I go in here, I'll put another box on top of this one because she's about 70%. She's got these two frames to fill up in this one, so she's about 70% full.
70. That's good.
You want to fill them up about 80%. You want to put another box and give them some more space, about 80%. That's about 8 frames of resources on it.
Wow. That is amazing.
I like that. That hive is real calm.
Okay, yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Get this stuff out of the way. This is some homemade stuff I made.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you make that since last time I was over here? You made it after?
I made that. I made this one. I had to get that on there because they needed room or they was gonna swarm. So I just made it. Now this is the one I'm gonna swap out.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this box and put a new box on it. Take this box and then look where this one is and take this one out there. That's homemade.
Well, hey, it still looks nice though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Okay, let's see how calm this bee.
This one should be just as calm. This hive should be just as calm as the other one.
Well, I'll tell you.
This one here is just a mean colony.
Yeah, I imagine it's like people then, because it was pretty active. And as a matter of fact, the last see this container right here, you all? There's no bees flying around there now. That was the common one. That is common. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Let's see. Let's see maybe. Not bad. About 7 or 8. Yeah. Let's see what we got in this one. Hey, not bad at all. That's good. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we fixing Jerome is about to move some.
This one ain't doing very much either. 1, 2, 3. She's only on 2, 3, 4 frames in this one. So this is the one I want to put the new box on.
Okay.
Take this.
You want me to hold the front down?
No, I got it.
Okay, wow. Now we're swapping out.
Now I'll just transfer these frames over. Yeah, see, this one ain't doing nothing.
Okay. But you know what though? It might not be doing nothing right now, but it might get into it. Is there anything particular you're looking for down there, Jerome?
Yeah, there's some. See those little worms? Those are hive beetle larvae. That's the word I've been trying to say, larvae.
Hive beetle larvae.
Hive beetle larvae.
Hive beetle larvae. Okay. Is that a good thing though?
No, that's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing. Good. It's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing that she's not doing very well with these frames.
Okay. But you know, they look a little bare right now. Who knows, next time we come out here, pooh, it might be all, oops, all good. Wow. Hey, I just want to bring this to everybody's attention. Jerome's only daughter is getting ready to graduate. When
she graduated Saturday.
Jerome.
Yeah, she graduated Saturday.
Oh, hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm 56 years old, so I kind of forget a lot. Because the last time I was over here was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I thought it was this.
We haven't had the graduation party yet.
They haven't had the graduation party
until the 15th.
Till the 15th of this month.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew it was something good going on there, but I just want to give a shout out to his daughter. Because I remember when I first started working for him, she was a little bitty child, beautiful, still beautiful, and she would just be in the house. But she always spoke to me when her and her mom and dad was getting ready to leave. Very respectful. Okay, Jerome, that was the first 3 was a lot different. That's coming out with a lot of bees on it.
There's the queen.
Let's get okay, we're gonna get a queen again. Stick it out. Oh, I got it. Let me see. Oh, you see the queen? See the green? All right, she went in the bottom. She's still going. All right. Got it. Guess what? 2 queens in one day. It could get better. So I imagine seeing a queen in a bee box, beehive is pretty good. Let you know something's going on good. Wow. I'm gonna try to get a shot of these pictures. I'm gonna get off the room for a sec. I just want to show y'all how they flying around, but they're real calm. Yeah. Jerome is like real calm with the bees, like cracking an egg and watching it slowly drip in the pan. Wow.
I'm gonna put some feed on these ones. They're not doing good.
Mm-hmm. You know, I wonder, do honeybees eat all kind of plants?
That's a lot of honey there.
Oh.
Look at all that honey.
Yeah, there is the honey. Oh yeah, oh, that's beautiful.
But there's no brood in this. There's no babies in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Not very many at all. And I don't know why.
So in time, okay, we got 4 different houses out here, right? So does one bee, well, quite natural, does one beehive be ready before the other one? Depending on how different.
You mean, can one be stronger than the other? Sure.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is the weakest so far. This one here, I know, is the strongest.
okay. Wow. That one didn't get that many beetles in it this time. That's good, isn't it?
This one's got a few beetles in it.
Uh-huh.
Now
And you know what I noticed about that? Each beetle trap in that container, one side might have more than the other side. I just wonder why is that. I imagine that's the way they're going to drop them off. Okay, so far so good.
And I'm gonna put a feed on this one.
Okay. And that's the feed right there. Right there?
I got it. Remember the white feeder boxes with the syrup?
Exactly. Okay. Wow, guys. Excuse me. Well, let's see here. So far, this one. Okay. This one, I just want to show you something. If I can hold this. This one was okay. This one wasn't. Okay. Right here. This one was the wild bunch. All right. This one right here was so calm. It was real calm. Okay. Calm. Wild box. We're gonna feed these. We're gonna feed these guys right here. This container right here. Now this one right here, we're fixing to do a lot of this one right here. We're gonna do a lot of switching out. Jerome had built another container, so we're gonna switch this one out, put another one in there, and then check all the bees. So I say everything is going good. I have learned a lot from Jerome by watching him experiment with his bees, honeybees of course. So, you know, oh yeah, just one other thing. Remember me telling you about the con box? Okay, look, okay, see, right here, see how they flying around? They still upset about something. But see, these guys right here, they done took a nap. They getting ready to make honey or something. So this one right here though, this one right here still have something flying around, see? So remember, it's the calm, the not so good box when they don't want to do good, and the mad box. But it's all going to come down good. Okay, Jerome is back now. So we call this feeding the bees, right, Jerome?
This is syrup.
Syrup. Great.
1 to 1 water and sugar.
Water and sugar. You know, that's amazing too, because you know on the old cowboy movies, you know all those breakable bottles and windows they be making them. You know what they make those out of? Sugar and water. Yep. Okay, so hopefully now these guys are going to be able to make that honey. You know, every life is like every life is life. We need different things to produce, you know. We need water to keep us going. We need food to keep us going. So it's the bee turn now. You know, a bee reminds me of a vehicle. Our body reminds me of a vehicle. You know, we got arms, we got headlights, we got gas. We eat. We put gas in the car, and then the exhaust come out. We go to the bathroom. It's just imagine our life is so much like a vehicle. A vehicle is so much like our life, then. Hey, Jerome, we're gonna see how calm this box gonna be. So far, 2 out of 3 is not bad, huh?
Yeah, this one shouldn't be too bad either.
All right. Hey, I learned my lesson about standing in front of them, though. I'm gonna ease on over here. Oh, yes, a good view. Good view.
Now, this is the one we're going to take the homemade box off of.
Right. So you made that box, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Jerome just shook about 100 bees off the lid of that. And they got this funny sound because when they hit the frame, it's peep, peep. But they can handle it. They can handle the smoke and being bumped around a little bit. Whoa! Wow, that looks good, doesn't it? So far, these are pretty calm. Well, we haven't started pulling them up yet, have we?
Yeah, I just want to see what the queen is doing here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see the bee. Let's see here.
There's a couple in there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I just want to break away. Earlier this year when I was doing Jerome some manicure in his yard, I kind of messed up his banana leaf, banana plant. And so today when I came back up here, he had some from a while back, and it was being taken care of by him. And right today, he got 2 nice ones coming up. So he does have a green thumb. Okay, let's see what we got. Jerome, you hear that bike that was in the back?
My cousins from Virginia just pulled up. What's up, baby?
All right, everybody. Jerome family from Virginia just pulled up, and it's a good thing to have family. Yeah. So far, how that one looking, Jerome?
This one's real good.
That one's looking good. Yeah. So Jerome, did you know you?
Look at all that honey.
Yeah.
Look at all that honey.
Oh, yum yum yum. Hey, you know what though? If I just come over here one day and go in this honey.
And this, I remember, this one is the one that the queen isn't marked, so I got a look hard for her.
Okay. Wow. So there's 2 queens so far we've seen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And guys, you know what? For you all ladies and gentlemen and little ones, if y'all never seen a queen bee, that color.
This one's doing real good. See all the honey? See all the baby brood and then the nectar?
Wow. Yeah.
This one's doing real good.
Good, good.
This is the best hive.
Yeah. All right, you know what? The one you showed me, the first one you showed me, Jerome, that was pretty good though.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That was that was the with the all raggedy comb and stuff.
Right. Yeah, that was a nice one. You know, and get back to what I was saying, you all, if you never seen a queen bee, that color on their back, that's not a man-made color.
Yes, it is. That's just a marking pin. Every year is a different color.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
see,
like last
I
year
didn't
was
know.
red.
So what we got here? So you mean to say man get a queen bee?
A man puts that mark on the queen so the beekeeper can find it.
Okay. Okay. One quick question then. If it's 100 bees in there, how do he know one of them is a queen bee?
Yeah.
Is it the size
It's
or
the
something?
size, yes.
Oh, gotcha. See? Okay. So, I was saying about that beautiful color. It's so beautiful that I thought it wasn't man-made. But since I'm not a beekeeper like Jerome, I'm only a helper and I'm still learning. So if it's 100 bees or more in one area, the queen bee is always bigger. And man puts a design on that bee.
Puts a mark on that bee.
A mark?
Yeah.
A mark. Yeah, so now
A colored mark, so they're easier to spot. It's just so they can spot it.
Got you. So the queen bee has two different things going on. She's bigger and she's colored.
Some of them are marked. Like I said, this one's not marked there.
Okay, but have we found the queen bee in
We
there
haven't
yet?
found the queen in this one yet.
Okay.
She's not marked either.
Okay.
But I know she's in here because she's doing a good job.
Okay, great.
A lot of brood.
Great. Wow. Well, she's keeping some happy in there. Some's going good. They love her.
Yeah, there's a lot of brood, a lot of larvae.
So, have you got your jars yet for your bee, honey?
For my honey? No, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. So Jerome, I'm just going to ask you a question now, though, so don't get all mad at me. You know how some kin folks just pop up on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know your kin people was coming down?
Yeah, their daughter graduated too. She's going to Ohio State.
Wow.
Both of them are going to Ohio State for college.
Wow.
And she's got orientation this week, so they come for her for orientation at Ohio State.
That is great.
They're going to be Buckeyes.
Buckeyes. What's your daughter majoring in?
Sports medicine and physical therapy.
Yeah. What's the other young lady majoring in?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm quite sure it'll be something good. I'm quite sure. So what we got on this one, Jerome? Man, it's like a plate of chicken right there. You know what? You standing way back on this. It's look, because once Jerome pulled these frames out, they look entirely different, though. They do. Mm. Today is a good day, you know, Jerome.
It is.
Huh?
It is.
It is.
Nice
yeah.
little breeze.
Yep. I just found this little fishing spot out by my house, man. They got so many smallmouth bass in it. I think I'm gonna hit that pond when I leave here, cause I'm already dirty, you know. So I just take this good old malt smell and bee scent and with me. Okay. Wow.
Pollen, a lot of nectar.
So how that one look, you say?
Looks good.
Looks good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to locate the queen, see if I can see her.
Mm-hmm.
I probably missed her already.
Mm-hmm. But like
I'm
you
not too worried. I know she's doing.
Yeah,
she's
that's
a lot
what.
of larvae in here, so she's laying.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Even though we don't see her in there now, you said she's in there, cause the job is being done.
And then she could be in this other box too.
Okay.
This is a heavy frame.
Ooh, wow.
I'm looking close on this one. She may be on this one. This one's pretty heavy.
It's, you know,
A lot
it's
of brood on this one.
yeah. You know, this is my second time working with you, taking care of your bees. You know, the first time I was really, really happy about doing that. You know, I was happy, but this time I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's okay. You know, much as I love fishing, love fishing. But this right here is kind of relaxing too.
It is relaxing. That's why I enjoy it.
Yeah, cause
Just
you
to see them moving around and
Yep.
what they're doing.
what they're doing. Yeah, yeah, it is. It really is. Now, within the next hour or two, when I'm sitting on that fishing bank, I'm gonna be thinking about fishing, because that's why I went fishing. But I'm also be thinking about this moment that me and Jerome just had with his bees. It's all fun, y'all. We got to do something in life that take our mind off the harsh things, you know? It's fun. Wow. Jerome, I remember when I first met Jerome, he was working, then he started growing this and that, and now he just like, he got 2 green thumbs. Jerome has 2 green thumbs, it's good. Hey Jerome, remember that time I cleaned your boat over there when I first met you guys? We had to take that carpet up off that boat?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that was a hell of a job. I mean, whoever laid that carpet on that boat, some places they put thin glue, but some places they put thick glue. But we got it up though, didn't we? Yep.
Yep.
As you notice, I'm not standing that close in front of the bee entrance because they will let you know that you don't belong there. I had learned that, you know. I think I got popped twice on my right, both times on my right hand. But it doesn't feel like a yellow jacket.
Did it sting you, Larry?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They was cool about it. They didn't fuss at me. A gang of them didn't jump on me. They just let me know what was going on. Now it's a swap out time.
Yep, now I'm just swapping them.
Yeah. So Jerome, you know what, next time we look at this, it might be entirely different. You know, they might be ready. It might be that time. They might just be laying back chilling right now and saying, hey, I'm gonna do it when I wanna do it. Anything particular you're looking for there?
No, they're just clustered up. I was just wondering if Queen went in there.
Okay. See how delicate Jerome is with his beehive? See that he just aim up and place them right. You know, some of those flame doves look a lot different than some of them.
A lot of honey up here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but Jerome, you know, I'm glad we got those gutters done today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the trees, the branches that was laying on top of the roof, and that it's the little things we do like this.
A lot of brood up here. She may be up here in this box.
Mm-hmm.
See the brood?
Oh my, yeah.
And then all the larvae, all that larva. Oh yeah, she may be right here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So brood and larva is a good thing in the on the frames, right?
A bunch of honey.
Bunch of honey. You know, this might sound silly when I'm fixing to ask you, but I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, it's not going to be silly.
Right. So when everything get just right, and you got your jars for the honey, how do you do the honey? Do you buy a machine that'll squeeze the?
Yeah, they got spinners.
Spinners.
They got these extractors that extract it. You put the frames in it, and it'll spin it out. It'll spin all the honey out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's larva up here. She's up here somewhere.
So yeah, that's good. I'm a big Lucille Ball fan. I remember one time I was watching Lucille Ball, and I think they was crushing grapes or something. Yeah, crushing grapes for wine. But this, they didn't have no grape crusher, so they just got their feet. They took off their shoes, washed their feet, and got in this big old container and started crushing grapes. I'm quite sure that's the way Jerome wasn't going to do the honey though, because he just told me about the bee spinner. What would that look good, Jerome?
The extractor.
Extractor. Great. So how that one look to you?
Looks good.
Looks good. That's good.
Extractor.
Mm-hmm.
Brood. Honey.
You know, it's kind of funny too, because when Jerome first told me about this, I just listened. I didn't say he was or he wasn't. Even though he had told me the time when the bees was coming, when he would go order the bees and they would be here. And I happened to come again and they wasn't there because it wasn't the right time for them to be here. And then one day I came down here and guess what? I see all this, see this right here? I see this right here sitting down and I said, whoa. That was it. So how that one look? Let's see how. So?
Oh yeah, everything's good in this one. I'm not worried about this hive. I just wanted to switch this homemade box out.
So switching that other container out was very important to you, right?
Yeah.
Wow, what? Oh wow! I wish I could capture this bluebird that just landed down by Jerome. Yep, no, he was behind Jerome. Now he's up on the wire. You know, just to get out in the day's time and see nature is amazing. And now, like Jerome is nurturing nature, you know, because he has something that nature is doing for him. You know, he wants to say. Well, he don't want to. He is saying that, hey, if I treat nature right, nature will treat me right. See how it goes? It's a win-win. But I can't wait till the honey get ready, though. Yeah. Jerome, let me ask you a question. Okay, I know you want to change the box that you built, but why?
Because it's not protected. It's just plain wood. The water the rain would have ate it up. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Now that makes sense. See how Jerome just popped that box and see all these bees just fell out. Watch. See how they going down in by the frames? They finding their spots. They just going. Wow. Well, Jerome, I would say after 4 we open up, 3 of them is good, and the 3rd one is getting there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't think you need to put no sugar or no feed in that one, huh?
No, the other ones are doing real good.
That's great. That is good.
All right.
Yep.
And then,
well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this 42-minute course of
was it 42 minutes? Now?
Yes, sir. 42 minutes.
I gotta remember to get the. I gotta go get a.
Okay, Jerome just surprised me because he was looking at the second container. He said, "I got to go get a that. I don't know what a is, but we will find out when he come back. Whatever he's going to get is going to have to do something with this container right here. This one right here, at the bottom base of it. So it's going to have to do something with that. But yet I have no idea what it is. But hey, let's look at this though. Look at that. This is a nice setup. Okay, the last one on your right, we changed a box on it. We changed the Jerome, the last one on the right had 3 boxes at first, right? Or was it?
But the only reason is because the lid wouldn't fit on the homemade box I made.
Okay. So the last one on the right had 3 boxes at first, and we changed box, took one out, and put a natural box in there. The second to my left, doing okay. Now, I could always say the third to my left was a wild one. Them guys, they was one who popped me out because I was standing in front of their home. But the last one on my left was great. But in the long run, all of them are going to be good. It just takes time. You know, it takes time when you get up in the morning. You just don't want to run out the house. You got to brush your teeth and wash your face and bathe, or however you start your day off. That's the way the bees do. Okay. What we doing, Jerome?
Taking this entrance reducer off.
Entry reducer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And putting it over in this one.
Is there why you got a special reason why you want to do that?
Yeah, because this one hive isn't as strong as that hive.
Okay.
And they can use all that room to get in and out of there and be able to protect it. They got enough bees in there to protect that hive. This one doesn't.
Okay.
And I got another entrance reducer, but I can't find it right now.
Okay.
Well, that's what I did, and another reason I switched these boxes out, you can see now they all belong to the same. These are ones I stained, and so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what, Jerome? From building a barbecue grill to building a bee home, you do good work, man. You do good work.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. This is Jerome and Larry.
Peace out. Okay, I'll push all red. Stop.
It stopped.
No, I will push this.
Let me see.